Hello again YouTube, and welcome back to Just Get a Tesla. And today I am bored stiff of these 19-inch Gemini wheel covers, but at the same time I'm a bit worried about scratching my wheels. Let's see what we can do about that. There is a reality check here. Whilst I very much like my white Tesla Model Y, and I really do like pearlescent white paint, there are quite a lot of them on the roads. I mean, at a recent charging stop, I think I counted something like 8 all lined up basically in a row. And I've done another video where I'm at a different supercharger, which hopefully I'm dropping in now as B-roll, where I'm there talking about all of these white Teslas, and then up comes another one, and then up comes another one. How exactly can you make them look different? Well, one thing you can do, if you've gone for the standard 19-inch wheels on your car, and a lot of people do, because honestly, you need some sidewall, guys. That gives you a bit of a better ride than if you're running rubber band tyres on 20s. But what you could do, of course, is take the covers off, because you have got these rather neat looking alloy wheels underneath it. So in my case, what I did was I went to Tesla and I bought the official aero wheel cap kit, which basically gives you a box full of lug covers and these center caps. And you know what? They're absolutely fine. I actually think the wheels look pretty decent. The problem that I have got is wheels are quite easy to curb, and there is something about manufacturers today where a lot of them put diamond cut alloys on cars, and I do wonder, are you doing that specifically to fuel the industry of people who then get to refurbish them when you've curbed them? And you can see these aren't diamond cut, but I have curbed it, and I don't want to curb any more of these wheels. So nice as these look, I've been looking for an alternative, because I really don't want to put the Gemini covers back on like the 704,000 other people who are running around in their cars. So the nice thing about being a YouTuber is that if you decide that you've really had enough of these Gemini covers, but you want a different cover, you don't have to go to AliExpress and Temu, because I've seen some of the reviews of those covers and they're pretty shonky. Instead, I've got my new friends here at EVBase who have sent me this exciting looking box of, as you can see, car wheel covers. These are properly manufactured covers for these 19-inch wheels that are going to be far better than some of the cheap tat that you can pick up on the more interesting parts of the internet. So let's get into the box and have a look. Okay, I have sliced the top of the box open and nicely packaged inside. So let's okay, so I am going to have to stop recording a second and pull these out so we can have a look properly. Okay, I've pulled this out of the box and oh, okay, yeah, they're all separately packaged together. So let me pull that out of there. Okay, this is a pretty substantial looking cover, which is good. And the idea behind these particular covers is, well, there's two things. Number one, I'm going to make the wheels go black to match the door handles and the rest of the trim, which I've never ever had black wheels before. So this is going to be interesting. But two, this is going to protect my wheel rims so I don't get any more curb rash as I have done on this one. Nice plastic looking clips on the back, although this actually is designed to go completely covering these. So to get these on, I'm definitely going to have to take the center caps off, because if you look, there's prongs here that basically is going to go inside there. So I've taken the center lugs and the cap off, and I've also noticed, can you see basically here and here and here, these, that it's not actually muck. That is actually looks like a stone scratch. So maybe that's another reason to put kind of covers over these. But I'm a little surprised that, because there's definitely resistance to my nail when I rub that. I'm a little surprised that these have actually managed to get marks the way they have. Yes, I know what that is. That's me basically driving it on the curb. But, a little odd. Anyway, we have now got the EVBase cover. So, as you can see, this basically is designed to completely cover this bit. So that is actually quite a neat design. There are two other things though that I have noticed. One of them is in the box you get 4 of these self-adhesive strips. I've had a look on their website and it describes them as cushioning strips, although to be brutally honest, I can't actually work out where's that supposed to go on there, because there is a notch there and this is wider than it. So that part of the rim seems to be designed to fit exactly into there. So I'm not quite sure what the cushioning bit is supposed to do, so I don't think we're going to bother with that. The other one is, and I'm a little perplexed by this, so the center of these is not just blank but has got basically a bit of plastic molding on it, and on the all the pictures you get on the website, it shows a Tesla logo there. Well, having checked it again, it turns out that the logo is a separate bit of the purchase and they haven't sent me any. So it's going to look a little bit unfinished. So if you're buying these, make sure that you add those in as well. There are a choice of colours, so white and red and things like that, which actually, looking on the website, look pretty cool. But putting these on, I mean, quite literally, line the hole up there, and they just do they? Yeah, they just need a bit of snapping into place, basically, like that. And then once it does snap into place, and let's just check these are all actually snapped properly, then suddenly I have got a definite protector for the rim of the wheel, which is good. Let's just take a step back, because this is literally the first time I put these on. Well, they're definitely black and they're definitely stealthy. What do we think? They look quite interesting. I quite like the way that this is done. So that's quite neat. And there's definitely now, oh come on camera, there's definitely now protection up here. So I've got a plastic rim now rather than the rim of the tyre. You can just about see it hidden now on the inside. So there is absolutely zero chance of you getting rash on your wheel or when you're doing that. Just for comparison, I have refitted the OEM Gemini covers on this side of the car. It looks okay, but it looks like every other Tesla Model Y there is that's out there. And then over on this side, we have got the darker and more interesting side, which, yeah, okay, it's got a stealth look, which I think I like. There's a very, very, very important difference as well between them. So, as I said, this has got a proper rim protector on it. Your wheels are protected from being curbed. And if you look at the OEM covers, your wheels are not protected from being curbed. If you run this up against the curb, you are going to prang your wheel. So that for me is a major selling point in these EVBase covers, is that unlike the OEM covers, you actually get some rim protection so that your expensive wheel doesn't get scrubbed up against the curb and made to look all manky. So what do we think? I think they look rather good. Obviously they would be better with the center caps, don't forget to order those, but yeah, let's get the other side fitted. It's a interesting new look. I have never ever had a car with black wheels before, and what I like about the 19-inch OEM wheels is that you can just keep swapping the covers over to your heart's content. But these EVBase covers, I think they actually look the part. I mean, you're looking at it from here, that is an interesting looking wheel. Can you see what I mean? It's an interesting looking wheel, And it's got the rim protection, which even the OEM covers do not have. That is pretty neat. And it's great that, you know, you can get a third-party accessory like this that isn't just a Me Too product. It's not just a like-for-like. It is adding new functionality, the rim protection, that the original ones do not have. And it does make it look, yeah, we'll have a play with this. Now, I said about the center caps not being included in my box. So I could get ones with the Tesla logo in white or the Tesla logo in red, or I could just leave it as it is. And you know what? I actually quite like that, because that really is stealthy, isn't it? Let me know in the comments, what do you think? And there it is, guys, the EVBase wheel covers for my 19-inch wheels, the OEM Gemini wheels. You can take the covers off, you can put these on instead. Adds rim protection, which surely has got to be worth having, because so many of the curbs are bad for modern wheels, and yet they keep fitting them with these super shiny edges, which are just going to get scraped, good word, scraped, as mine have been. These won't be, because I've now got covers to protect them. And there is something nice and stealthy about it. I have never had a car with black wheels, and the great thing about Tesla is you can just swap the covers off. When did wheel covers stop being a good thing? Because you really can just personalize the look of your car by switching them out, compared to the absolutely dead alloys that's on Blue Midget over here, where the wheels need a proper refurb and they're not getting it because the car's worth about £3.50. This, on the other hand, I can just keep swapping the covers out, like for these new EVBase ones, and make the car look different. That is a cool feature. So if you want to see how I get on with these covers and how hard wearing they are and so on, then like and subscribe, wait for the next videos to drop, and I will see you all back here very soon on Just Get a Tesla.